right, you guys, welcome back to the Wellington Estates. I have a beautiful 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath home for you guys here around $550,000 to $600,000. I've got my guy Rob with me, so we're gonna have a little bit more fun than we normally do on other videos. Me and him are gonna be talking through this house tour, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get to it. So before we get started, let me first ask you guys, are you looking to move to Metro Detroit area at all? Macomb, Wayne, Oakland County, whichever county. If you're looking to move to Macomb, my information is in the description below as well as pinned to the top of the comment section. I can't wait to hear from you guys. So let's get into this tour here, right? Beautiful house, colonial style, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. All right. I believe this guy is over 25 or over 2,700 square feet. And I gotta say, this one feels really nice. All right. I love all the color combinations like that we have outside. So like, what do you think, Rob? What do you like?
I love how they mix the shingles, that's what you would call it, as far as the brick on the other half, and kind of give it like a two-tone layer.
Yeah.
Blue with the brick is dope.
Yeah, I love the switching of the stone and the vinyl. And I love the color.
Vinyl.
Yeah, the vinyl. Yep.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna be authentic on this one. Yeah, you know, but it looks nice. Again, like it kind of gives me the same vibe as the house we seen next door. We filmed it a couple weeks ago, but it kind of gives you like that, like I said, Nautica feel, open feel, like ocean feel. But I like it. I love the white.
Like a beach house.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I get too.
Perfect. Took the words right from me. Beach house. It kind of gives you that. So yeah, I love it. I love it. 3-car garage.
Yeah, Jay, we don't gotta worry about the step no more.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you guys a quick story real quick, 10 seconds. There was a step on the other house that me and Rob both almost broke our neck on. And I mean, I felt it the next day. They had a step right there, but you know, I don't know. It's not, I don't want to say it was bad, but I just said, man, we kept missing that step. First things first, porch area. So this is a nice long porch, so you would have all your stuff sitting right here, right? So nice little table in the middle, maybe 2 chairs, something like that. I definitely think this is coffee worthy, right? You can sit down, drink a coffee before your day or on a nice weekend. So I like that.
Jay, I would say really that I will mention is some of these new builds, I'm noticing some of them wasn't putting any porches on there. I think this is a big benefit.
Yeah. Sometimes you get like some of the areas where you just get this right here and you walk straight in, right? Just a square, you know, slab. But yeah, you know, you got to give your builders or your buyers a porch. You got to give them something, right? I mean, even this is enough where someone can say, hey, we can sit outside. You don't want to, you know, not give them the option and just kind of cut it off. But yes, you're right. Sometimes we do see builders not give you a porch. So let's walk straight in here. As we walk in, right? Cool. So as we come in, here's our door view, right? That's what we've named this on my channel, which is called the door view. What am I getting, right? And the reason why I call it a door view, I'll tell you guys why and I'll get out your way. When me and my wife were walking through homes, I noticed the first time that we walked through a door, that's when I knew either this was a good house or a bad house from that door view. And when I seen the house that we bought, I noticed how she lit up right from the door. So I noticed that is a very important thing for even my buyers. So when I look through this door view, so what I'm seeing here to my left, I have my study room, I have my stairs right here, and then straight to the back, I'm seeing I have something back here, and I don't know what it is, and I want to see, but I can see a little bit of my great room. And then I come and I turn, boom, seeing the kitchen. So I like the door view here. It kind of gives me a nice suspense. Hey, what's back here, right? So since we're here, let's go ahead and take a look at one of the main attractions to this house, which is the kitchen, right? 1 to 5 rating of what you guys would give this kitchen, right? We have some nice gold fixtures that went gold on this one, right? These cabinets are actually kind of like a creamish color, so they're not white. And I like that, actually. I like that kind of that cream color. Cream is nice, you know? So you're not getting that white. You're getting some quartz countertops. Love that. I love this type of stove. I forget what they call this stove. It's like a stove top, I think.
Stove top, yeah.
Something like that. But stainless steel vent hood.
I thought that was real.
Got a nice little apple, you know.
You got me with that one.
Yeah.
I thought that was real.
So a nice apple.
That's dope.
Yeah. So I definitely like the kitchen. What do you think about this kitchen, Rob? What are some things you?
I love how they design it as far as making it feel homey. If I was a buyer, for sure, they stage it in a way, even though coming in wasn't as open as I thought it would be, it still was like a reveal, like how you walked in and it was like, oh. You know?
Yeah, I agree. Kind of gave you that open feel walking through it. So hopefully you guys like this new style we have. You know, I just want to give more of like a real feel, right? You know, if Rob was a buyer, what does he see? What does he not see? I think we got to be authentic. One thing I like about this kitchen too, again, I like this built-in right here. Built-in stove and built-in microwave. I mean, these things are really cool. I remember my friend Kevin, shout out to Kevin if he watches the videos, they had a built-in, I think it was a built-in microwave or built-in oven. And I always thought it was nice. I was like, man, that's so sweet to have it built in instead of just right here. So you get this guy and you got this guy. So, you know, again, this kind of gives you kind of that gourmet style kitchen, right? So they're saying, hey, you know, I know this might be $600,000, but let me try to give you something that's elegant. And this is what you would get inside of a really high priced home, and they're giving this to you right here. So Tre Homes, I like that. I like that a lot. So, you know, it's different. You know, this is what you would see in like in a rich house, you know? All right. And then pantry, all right? So you got a pantry right off here on the kitchen. More than enough to store your snacks.
Very, very high ceilings.
Yeah, high ceilings in here. So yeah, if you want to do a little bit more to what they have here, you know, if you're tall enough, you can do something.
Jay, what you think about the flooring?
I like the flooring. I'm a big fan of like this natural kind of wood feel. You know, being an investor myself, I did some fix and flips on some houses, and I was a big fan of kind of that lighter wood, natural look. I just did. Not that I had anything against dark wood or like the color walnut, cherry walnut, but it's something about it that just makes it feel either bigger or just more open. But I love the flooring choice here with, again, you got your creamish style cabinets, and these are white, but the creamish style cabinets with this and the gold fixtures, I like it. With the black, right? I like it. I think everything flows well.
Yeah.
I think the kitchen's got me. I'm supposed to show you guys the rest of this house, and I keep walking by the kitchen. But I guess I just kind of seen myself like, hey, you know, I like this a lot. So let's take a look at the great room. Great room here, right? I like the light fixture they've chosen here.
Favorite location.
Yeah, right? This is where we're going to be most of the time,
Yes.
right? You bring your guest over. When they want to come over here, you know, pop up a beer or, you know, take up your space, this is where they're going to be most of the time.
I love this.
Yeah. I like this too.
Split.
I love how they
It's like
paint.
a barn feel.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Cool. All right, cool. So once we kind of figure that out, right? I like this electric fireplace here.
Oh.
Yep, we got it. Since I like to kind of mess around with things, right? If I go to a museum, it says don't touch. I touch it, right? So I figured things out. So I don't know if I was supposed to turn that on, but yeah, I like that. Again, man, I love seeing an electric fireplace. I know that everybody loves the gas burning, the natural fireplace, which is a huge plus. But I mean, even having this aesthetic, and it heats up really well in the winter time. I know my little girls love it, and it still adds a nice aesthetic. So you got your nice TV, got your fireplace, your built-in shelves right here. So I think Tre Homes has done a great job with this, you know, this great room. I don't know what you use the shelves for. We used to use them for DVDs and CDs, but we don't have those anymore. So I don't know. I guess you just kind of dress it up, you know, use it to dress it up, you know. But maybe add some greenery, right? I could be an interior designer, right? Let's add some greenery to that, right? Looks like they got it over there. I'll put some over here, right? I'll turn this off before I forget and they start yelling at me for leaving stuff on, but yeah. So again, I love this 8-foot doors. I don't know if I've mentioned that, but that's another thing I'm seeing builders are doing. They're giving you 8-foot doors, and I mean, it just kind of, again, bossy. It makes you feel real nice opening up this big door, right? Big door in the pantry. So let's take a look at this room back here, right?
Got apples.
You get more apples, man. I'm actually getting pretty hungry, so. So Rob had asked a question. He was like, you know, he wanted to know what this room was back here, and it was pretty cool because what I got to show him was like, hey, you know, I noticed that a lot of builders like to fill this space up, right? Because a lot of times this is just dead space, open space. So they've given you the cubbies, and like I said, the first thing you think about in these cold Michigan winters, which right now it's summertime, and I hate to bust your bubble, but it's coming. You get this big coat, you got boots on. First thing we do is we kick off our shoes, we take off our coat, and where do we set it? I just set it on the laundry or something, right? Laundry, you know, washer or laundry or whatever. But this is what this is for. And I love that builders are doing that. And they've even filled up this space right here, which normally, I guess, once one of my subscribers give me a call, you know, I would just be working right here and, you know, maybe figuring out a deal or two. But they've even filled up this space with giving you a countertop instead of just saying, hey, here's a window. Right, here's some cabinets, right? This kind of reminds me of one of my friend's house where he kind of had a room like this right off of the garage. So if you wanted to even use this to, I don't know, prep for food if you were having a big family event, or if this was a study area, you can use that as this. And I just like that the builder gave you the option to do something with this area than just making it just drywall, right? So I don't know, did we show the coat closet? I'm not sure if we did or not. So coat closet right off of here, you know, more than enough, you know, for your guests to put their clothes. So yeah, so this is a really cool area. Again, this is a 3-car garage. Macomb Township, which Macomb has, there's so much building going on here, guys, and so I love to show you guys more. That's why I want to show you guys as many models as possible. You know what? I did all of this. Should we take a look at the outside, or?
Yeah, we missed the spot.
We missed the spot?
Ceiling.
Oh, we missed the ceilings, yes.
Whoa.
We got some designs in the ceilings, right by your eating area. Yep. Good eye, man. See, that's why I got the camera guy with me. And so, you know, I don't know who's going to be the head of the table. You know, I don't have to be the head of the table. If you invite me, I can sit anywhere. Just as long as the food is good, if it's a good barbecue, just invite me. That's all. You know, I'll bring the plates or something. But this is a nice size eating area. It doesn't feel small, feels open. I love the designs in the ceiling right here. You know, I think the builders just like to let you know that, you know, hey, we're adding some aesthetic to the house. This is not something you're going to see in every home. But this definitely feels more than enough space right here. And it's open. So everything feels bigger when the things are open. So yeah, this is definitely a nice sized kitchen. A nice kitchen table too. So all right. So yeah, let's we'll take a look at the outside, and then we'll kind of make our way to the study room and then upstairs. All right, guys, so let's take a look outside, right? I like to go outside, definitely on a day like this. So let's see what your home would look like. So go ahead and take a step outside here. All right, so got your nice deck, right? So they just give you something with the price. Of course, you can do more with your deck, but I'm gonna still got it, right? But nice backyard size. So here's the biggest selling point whenever I talk to my buyers. Whenever my buyers reach out, they tell me all the great things they want to see on the inside. But one of the main things is the backyard. Why? Because this is where people like to entertain. They want the option to be able to do whatever it is that they want to do in their backyard. This thing is huge, huge. And Rob's gonna keep walking back and walking away from me because it's so much space that this particular house has. This is why I love Macomb County. I love you Oakland County folks. I love you guys. But they're not getting up, you guys aren't getting big backyards like this. You're just not. You're not. But you're getting a huge backyard here. Huge. So if you wanted to fence this off, I mean, it's going to cost quite a bit of moolah. But if you were to fence this off, have your own space, I mean, this would be great. You know what I think about, Rob, when I think about this big backyard?
What you thinking, Jay?
Like an oasis, right? like some type of like wicker style, like a section with wicker style, maybe a nice pool, create a little fake sand area or something like that. Like, I just think, since we were talking about like outside beach house, reminds me of a beach house.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking like come back and give an oasis back here, you know what I'm saying? Throw a nice little hot tub in there, you know?
Man, this space is definitely big enough for a swimming pool.
Yeah.
A beach, sand, what they call it?
Like-
sand lot?
Yeah, a little sand lot somewhere, right?
Yeah.
I agree.
Kids, you know, you can build a playground back here. It's so much room. If I turn this around, Lord,
It's huge, man.
this is probably like half a football field.
It feels like it. You know, we could definitely have a nice football game back here, that's for sure. That is for sure. So again, you know, like when I show these houses, there's some things I look for in backyards. That's what I look for. I want a nice sized backyard. I want an option. Some people like an open backyard. Some people like to be by the wood, like a wooded backyard. They just don't want to see their neighbor on the other side. And I get it, right? A lot of subdivisions, you're going to, as soon as you go back your backyard or right next door, it's your neighbor, right? So let's go ahead and walk on inside and take a look. Take a look at the study room and walk upstairs. All right, cool. So, you know, right there is a powder room. So there's your half real quick. All right, so very.
Is this the second bedroom?
That's gonna be our first one. So first half, and then we have 2 fulls upstairs.
Okay.
All right, and so just real quick, right? We're gonna take another look here, and you know, I'm still trying to stay working, right? You know, you guys keep contacting me, I'll keep working. Study room area, French doors, I love that, right? French door access, you know, double door access, so this is really nice. So let's take a look upstairs, and go ahead and take a quick look. We'll probably go to the primary bedroom first. Yep. Double entry doorway, more French doors. Right through here.
I thought you was gonna jump on the bed, Jay.
Oh man. I may not leave, I may not go anywhere. But this right here, very, very big. Okay? This is wide. Okay, very wide. Again, I want to point this out right here. Tray ceilings. Okay, that is a huge plus. That is a feature from a builder, right? But look how much space. I mean, they're letting you know. You can come and set up a whole sofa area over here.
We got a living room and a bedroom?
In a bedroom.
Crazy.
Basically, right? And so now let's take a look here at our bathroom. All right? So nice double vanity. You have a nice big walk-in shower. So this walk-in shower has a bench. All right. And then
Exactly what you were talking about, Jay. He loves that bench.
yep, you gotta have a bench, man. If you're gonna give a walk-in shower, a walk-in shower you got to give them a bench. You know, you just got to, man. I mean, that's when you have a bench inside there, it means that you have enough space to do it. You haven't crammed it all in. You know, that's how I look at it. Look at this beautiful walk-in closet, though, guys. Like, more than enough space to do whatever you want to do. All right, so if you want to have, again, I said in my last video, you want to have your professional California closet come out and build this out, cool. If you want to just keep it like this, more than enough space.
Jay, I think your wife would just take this. I don't know where your storage place would be.
I wouldn't even have one, man. I'll be honest with you. As long as I have a place to just pick up my clothes, do some real estate, or do some work, it wouldn't even matter. But she would probably take up that whole thing. Let me show you guys a real quick thing over here. Laundry room right here. So I would say normal size laundry room. Normal size, really nice though, right? I like how they didn't just give you a regular tub from Home Depot, right? They actually gave you something pretty nice with a stone. Here's your second bath. So nice bathroom for, everyone else, right? If you got your daughters, your son, right? This is what they're going to share, right? So enough storage there, all right? This room is actually pretty different. And I like this room.
80s feel, 70s feel.
Yeah, they got a 70s feel. They got vinyl records here. Anything that I recognize here, I don't think I recognize any of these things here. But vinyl records. But what's very different about this, here's your walk-in closet. And I know you can see it when you first walk in, which is this. So you're not seeing this everywhere, right? This is a bedroom. This is a bedroom. So for me, I would use this as a bonus room. So that's what I would do and use this as right here. So, all right, cool. So let's take a quick look at this Lions theme room real quick. Here we go. And I'll tell you a real quick story. I just seen him on Saturday, actually. Me and the wife went out to eat. We seen him on St. Brown in Birmingham. So that was pretty cool. All right. Fun fact that nobody cares about, but this is a Lions theme room. Hopefully you invite me over for a Lions game if you live here, but nice size room. And this one does have a walk-in closet. So it definitely feels good right in here.
Look at the locker. They set up the locker
as a nightstand. Like a nightstand, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that is pretty unique. That is pretty nice.
Really dope.
I love the theme. So shout out to Tre Builders, right, for the theme. That is kind of sweet. That is kind of cool.
Dope.
If I was a kid and I was into sports, I would love this room. So yeah, that's kind of cool. You guys should steal that.
You got the fat heads up there too.
Yeah. I love it. I love the Lions theme room.
Let's go Detroit.
All right, cool. And then like this part right here, didn't show you guys when we first walked up, but there's a loft area.
Nice little gaming area.
Yep, absolutely. Right there, right? I like to party, and by party I mean stay inside and play video games. There you go. So yeah, so this is a nice, cool area. Design it, and I actually like how they've put these small chairs here, because you could put normal size chairs here, but yeah, definitely a game room for sure. All right, you want to switch it, or you want to keep rolling? All right. Last room, right here. Guessing this will be one of my daughter's rooms, right? They painted it pink.
Jay, I love the theme that they give them right now.
Yeah, I do too.
This is probably the best spot where the decor was just on point.
I agree. I love it.
They stage it where the kids can't say no.
Yeah, exactly. And if you get the kids, that's going to touch the heartstrings, right? You see, one of your daughters loves this room. Now you go back to your house and she keeps talking about it. But yeah, I like the cowboy theme. I love it. I like this too. I like how, this is just the staging, but they've chosen this bed and then they went off of this. It all flows. I love it. So another nice size bedroom. Nice size bedroom, what I mean, it's not your typical size. Nice walk-in closet, right?
Oh, this closet make you look small, Jay.
Does it? Yeah, so awesome. So there's our...
What, Jay?
Yeah.
Got one question. What's up with the guns right here?
Oh, man, I don't know. Do they actually
and then
work?
You got the horses.
Yeah, it's the
That's
cowboy
the
thing.
only thing that's questionable, but everything else is it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's supposed to be a cowgirl theme.
Cowgirl theme?
Yeah, yeah.
See,
See, I said it.
Okay.
Cowgirl at heart. See, I mean, that's a good, nice guess.
Oh, I was off.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, horseshoes. See, I just took a guess. So yeah, I mean, that's the upstairs. And again, it feels really nice walking up here. Again, more surprises. Everything about this house feels like, oh wow, look what's behind here. Oh wow, look at this. So I like the upstairs. I like that loft area. The primary bedroom, that is nice. That is nice. Like you said, a living room in the bedroom is a perfect way to describe it. I think this is great. I can literally hang out here for a nice morning. So, yeah, I think that's good.
All right, go ahead.
All right, cool. So I'll just show you guys the basement, and then we'll wrap this up. But again, let me know what you guys think about this house by Tre Homes, all right? Tre Builders, right? Tre Builders. Let me know what you guys think. I think this is a really nice house. Again, nice area. I love Macomb Township a lot. As you guys can tell, right? Again, I don't have anything against Oakland County, folks. I don't. I just like living out here. You get a little bit more of a bargain in Macomb County. Same house in Oakland, you're paying a little bit more. Let's take a look at the basement. All right, so now we're down here in the basement. And normal basement ceilings, right? So I normally always point out if they're 8 feet, if they're 9 feet or 10 feet, this is your normal size basement ceiling. But you know, you do have enough room, I would say, right along this wall and back here to create something. So I love to hear what you guys think when you think of this basement, right? So seeing that you have seen everything upstairs and second level, you know, tell me what you guys would use this basement for if this was your house. Seeing this, the first floor and second floor, you kind of got everything here. Entertainment, would you put another kitchen down here? Would this be a media room? Would you put another bedroom here? Because you got your egress window right there. But definitely, you know, you got some space, so you'll have to kind of block off your utility area. And that's the thing, you know, colonials, you're not getting a big basement, right? That's kind of known, but you still could do a little bit down here though. So whatever it is that you think you're missing upstairs, you can recreate it downstairs in the basement. All right. So let's go ahead and wrap the video up. Let's go upstairs and, you know, say bye to you guys, you know. All right, everyone, that is it. That is all that I have to show you for this house here in Macomb Township in the Wellington Estates subdivision. And again, this is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath home, and a lot to offer, right? Nice 3-car garage. So I love this home. If you are looking to move anywhere, like, you know, in these areas of Macomb, Oakland, Wayne, please give me a call. My information is in the description, also pinned to the top of the comment section. So go to the comment section. You're gonna see a nice long comment from me, and there'll be a form. Click the form, and I can actually get to know more about you and your situation and what you want. And then I'll reach out to you at a later time. But I hope you guys enjoy these home tours. I have a lot more content all throughout my channel, so take a look at those houses. I also do vlog tours, city vlogs, as well as everything you need to know about a city if you are moving from out of state to Michigan. So let me know. But that's it, guys. That is all. I'm going to enjoy myself a little bit more in this house. It's the benefit of being able to show you guys homes is I get to have, you know, stay here. So I'll see you guys in the next video. And until then, you know, you guys, you be safe, be blessed. I'll catch you on the next one.